Hello children, so now let's look at the reading from last time. So last time I told you to do textbook page 18. Did you do it? So now let's check the answers. So today we'll be looking at textbook page 18 and then we will be looking at study buddy page 15 and also I will ask you to do an open close. So let's get started. So last time I told you to do this part on textbook page 18. For the first part here, we need to match the adjectives to the characters. Remember, you need to write A to D and underline the examples. Now let's check the answers. Now we can find the answers here. Last time I told you that we need to write A to D and underline, so we need to do two things. So first, it's Belle. Which adjectives can be used to describe her? So from the reading, let's find some keywords. So we can find Belle, and we can find this one. She is very hardworking. So we can see hardworking here. So we write letter A to D, so we write letter C. And that's one thing, and the other thing we need to do is underline. So let's go to question 2. Now, question 2 is Cinderella. So where can I find things about Cinderella? So we can read about Cinderella here. Now let's look at the questions. So remember to write A to D and also underline. Now, this is about Cinderella. So which adjectives can I use to describe her? So first we see Cinderella here. So which adjective is used? So it says she is very tidy. Very good. So which adjective can I use? It is this one, A. So we write A here. And also remember to underline. Underline this one. She is very tidy. Very good. Now the third one is about Ginger. So where can I find things about Ginger? So we can find it here. So remember, write A to D, underline. So for Ginger, let's look at the adjectives for him. So Ginger is a kind pupil. So kind also means good. So that's one of the adjectives. And then we can see another one here. Ginger is polite. So which one of the adjectives matches the one in the reading task? It is polite. So polite is D. So we write D here. And also we need to underline, remember? So let's underline right here. Very good. But let's see, how about this helpful? So in this part, it only says Ginger is kind. So how about helpful? Where can I find the answer for helpful? So do you remember, where can I find helpful? So the word help, let me give you a hint. It is right here. So helpful. So we can find the word help here. So do you know who helped Cinderella? It's Ginger. So the answer is Ginger. So apart from D, we also need to write B. And also underline Ginger helps her. Very good. So now let's go to number 4. So he always wins at sports day. So read line number 8 to 9. So what does win mean? So let's go and find line 8 to 9. So line 8 to 9 is in this paragraph. So we find 10. Then let's write all the lines. So 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12. And then we can see line 8 to 9. And then we can find the word wins. So what does it mean? So it says Tarzan is very strong. Okay. So we can see he's very strong. He always lifts things. And also, he said he always wins at sports day. So let's have a look at the questions. So we said that he always wins. He's very strong. That means he can run very well. So that's not A, because A can show that he does not run well, but that's not true. And also he says that he always wins at sports day. So sports day is the day where you all compete and you all run or maybe do hurdles, or maybe do some field activities. So it is not B, because this is not sports day. So there's only two more things, C and D. So which one do you think a very strong boy like Tarzan can win? So is it C or D? It's not D, because D, they are dancing, they are doing cheerleading, and they are like singing. So it is not D. Then the answer is C. So the next question, the other pupils are that Ginger is the star pupil. So here we can see many different feelings. So happy, unhappy, angry, and surprised. So where can we find the part where Ginger is the star pupil? So we can see that he is the star pupil here, right? So you can see all these children. Look at them. Can you tell me how they are feeling? So you can also see it down here. It says everybody claps and cheers. So when you clap and cheer, does it mean that you're happy, unhappy, angry, or surprised? So the answer is happy. And the last one, choose the best title for the story. So this story has no title yet. So let's see which one is the best title. Now look at each option and see which one is correct. So the first one, a polite pupil. So is it only about a polite pupil in the story? So yes, Ginger is very polite, but there are also other pupils. For example, a hard-working pupil like Belle, a strong pupil like Tarzan, and a tiny pupil like Cinderella. So it is not only about a polite pupil. So how about B? Is it about fun at fairy tale school? So let's see. Fun. So fun is like when you are at the park, you are playing. So is this story about playing? No, it is not about playing. So it is not about fun at fairy tale school. How about C? Star pupil. Star pupil. It's very familiar, right? Because we talk about star pupil in the whole story. But let's check the last one before we make our decision. Is it about Doc, the head teacher, only? Is this story about Doc? No, because it's about Ginger and his friends. So A, B, and D are not correct. So at the end, C is correct about the star pupil. And so at the end, it is about the star pupil. Wow, very good. So now it's your turn. So now can you take out your study buddy and let's turn to page 15 and let's do some other questions. So here are some questions. So turn to page 15. You can see number 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So for 7, 8, 9, you need to write the names in the boxes. So number 7, it says, it's very hot under the sun. Here's some water for you. So who is Ginger talking to in number 7? Number 8, Ginger says, I can study with you. So who can he study with? And number 9, the books are heavy. Let me help you. So who is Ginger talking to? Who is carrying a lot of books? And number 10, read line 9. So we need to find line 9. What does train mean? So A, B, C, D. And number 11, there are 3 parts. So first, you need to find the setting. So where the story takes place. So what is the place? And who are the characters? So there are different characters like the head teacher, the star pupil, the strong boy, and 2 girls. And last part is about plot. So it says one day gives out the award. Ginger thinks his will get the award. In the end, he gets it because he is and So now, let me give you 30 seconds to prepare. So remember, if you don't have enough time, you can pause the video and finish it before you check the answers. So let's start. Okay, time's up. So now let's check the answers. So, question 7. So remember to write the names in these boxes. So, let's look at Ginger. He says it's very hot under the sun. Here's some water for you. So, hot and water. So, who is outside under the sun and who needs to drink water? So, who is this person? Is it a he or she? So, do you remember this pupil? So he is outside and he looks very tired. So the answer here is Tarzan, because he needs to drink some water. For example, like you when you had your PE lesson. So next one, number 8. Remember to write the names. So he says, I can study with you. So who can he study with? So when you study, what do you need to use? You need to use books, right? And there's a pupil who is in the library. So, do you remember this one? So she is, what is her name? She is Belle. Yeah, she is in the library. She's studying very hard and she is very tired. So, the answer is Belle. So for number 9, remember to write the names. So here, the books are heavy. Let me help you. So let's have a look. The books are heavy. And then he helps her. So do you remember in which picture there are lots of books and the children need to carry the books? Do you remember this picture? And do you remember who is she? She is Cinderella. Yes, because Ginger is helping her carry the very heavy books. Now, number 10, read line 9. What does train mean? So remember, let's have a look. Train. So, we can find the answer here. So, first we find line 10, and then let's write the numbers. So, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. So, let's go and find line. Do you remember which line we need to find? It's line 9, yes. When we go to line 9, we'll see this word, trains. So let's think. Is it a noun? Is it an object? Is it like a train? So Tarzan and a train? No, it is not related to a train. It's not a noun. It is an action. It's a verb. He's doing something. So can you tell me what does he do? So let's look at the picture. So, can you see? What is he doing? He's lifting heavy things, right? So, this is called training, okay? So, when he lifts stuff, he makes his body stronger, okay? So here we can see it is not this train. And remember, he's doing something to make him stronger, okay? So, which one is it? Is it A, B, or D? The answer is A. Yes, he's training and he's trying to be stronger. So now let's go to number 11. So here, remember, we have 3 parts, so let's have a look. So the first part here, we can see setting. That means the place where the story takes place. So where are they? So now we go to this page and let's look at the first paragraph. Here we can see where they are. So here, the first part says, one day at fairy tale school. So it's very clear that they are at fairy tale school. So let's write here at fairy tale school. That was very easy, right? So now let's look at the characters. So who are in the story? So there's the head teacher, the star pupil, strong boy, and 2 girls. So let's look at this picture. So there are many people here. And the first one here, this one is the head teacher, remember? So do you remember his name? What is his name? He is Doc. Very good. And how about the star pupil? Do you remember who the star pupil is? I think you remember. He is? Yes, this guy. Ginger. Very good. And the strong boy. Oh, this one I'm sure you know. He is? Tarzan. Very good. And the 2 girls in this story, so there are lots of girls here, but then in the story, it mentioned 2 girls only. So which are the 2 girls? The first girl, who studies a lot in the library, this is Belle. Very good. And how about the second one? This one is Cinderella. So Belle and Cinderella. And the last one, let's look at the plot. So let's look at this paragraph and let's write the things here. So one day, Tutu gives out the Tutu Award. So let's look. Where can I find the award? Yes, the first paragraph. Here. So he says, one day at Fairy Tale School, Doc says it's time for our Star Pupil Award. So let's look at this part. So one day, who gives out the Tut Award? So who? It's Doc. Very good. So gives out the Tut Award. So what award is it? Star Pupil. Very good. So next one. Ginger thinks his Tut will get the award. So he thinks his... Who are these? These are his friends. Very good. Will get the award. And in the end, he gets it because he is Tut and Tut. So where can I find the reason why he gets it? Because he is? So let's go to another part of the story. Right here. So he gets it because he is kind and polite. Very good. Exactly from this part. So Ginger is a kind pupil. Ginger is polite. So that's why we know. Very good. So now let's go to our third part. So this is open close. That means I have some blanks I want you to fill from the story. So it's very easy. You just need to read this text and then find one word from the reading passage and then just put it in. So let's have a look. The students are at Tut school. So what school are they at? The Doc is presenting the Star Pupil. So Star Pupil what? There are many students in the school. Tut is very hardworking. So who is very hardworking? Do you remember? She always go to the Tut. So she goes where to study? Tarzan is very... So he's very... He always gets many prizes at Tut Day. So what day is it? After school, he likes to tut himself so that he can be stronger. So do you remember what he does so that he can be strong? Cinderella cleans and puts the book in the... What? Every week. But at the end, it is Tut who is the star pupil. So who is the star pupil? Because he is kind, polite, and always look after his Tut. So, let me give you some time. So 30 seconds. Have a thought. And then we will check the answer. So. And remember, if you don't have enough time, you can pause this video. So, very good. So, let's check the answer. So, first one, the students are at Tut school. So, you should remember from the first paragraph when they at what school they are at? Fairy Tale School. So, that's very easy, right? Fairy Tale School. Next one, Doc is presenting the star pupil. Also from the first paragraph, star pupil. Yes, award. Remember, you need to use big letter A because it is the name of the award. So, next one. Tut is very hardworking. Who is very hardworking? Remember, in this part, who is hardworking in the library? She's so tired, right? She is Belle. Very good. Next one. She always goes to the Tut. So where does she go? Let's look here. From the text, she says she reads and studies in the library. Very good. So library. Tarzan is very good. So let's look at the part about Tarzan. So Tarzan is this is very easy. You just find from the text exactly here. Tarzan is very Strong. Very good. He always gets many prizes at the day. So let's look here. He says he always wins at sports day. So we can see sports day. So it's exactly the same. You see day, so you see sports. After school, he likes to toot himself so that he can be stronger. So right here, what does he do? Do you remember? He trains every day after school. So we just talked about this in the study body reading part, right? So he likes to train himself. So remember, right, train. But remember, you wrote only one S here already. So for the next part, we don't have S. No S here, okay? So just train. Next, Cinderella cleans and puts the books in the chute every week. So let's look here. So what does Cinderella do? She puts the books in the... So let's look here. What is this? So from the text, we can see she tidies the bookshelves every week after school. So where does she put the books? She puts them in the bookshelves. Very good. But at the end, it is Toot who is the star pupil. So at the end, who is the star pupil? Remember this part. Who is it? This year, our star pupil is Ginger. Very good. So it is Ginger who is the star pupil. So for the last part, because he is kind, polite, and always looks after his... So right here, what does he do? He always looks after his friends. So we write friends here. Very good. So that is all for today, and thank you very much. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.